everybody, welcome back. It's Chef Stu here with my assistants again. We got our lovely Rose and Jack, and today we're going to be bringing you a special recipe, and that is not only salmon with dill sauce. I'm going to show you how to remove the skin from this as well. So what I have here is obviously a sockeye salmon fillet. There's a nice, obviously cut of fish, as most people in the Pacific Northwest here and in BC specifically are going to know. This is something that is near and dear to all of our hearts. So we're just getting into sockeye season and wanted to be able to show you this. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to pat this dry. So we want it as dry as it can possibly be. So when we're removing this skin, we have to remember kind of what hand we are. So I'm right-handed. We always want to cut away from our non-dominant hand. So my left hand is my non-dominant hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut in towards the skin on about a 45-degree angle. You can notice that there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the skin with my hand. So I'm grabbing it firmly. And the trick is this. You don't saw with your knife. That's what most people do. What you actually do is you keep your knife perfectly still and you wiggle the skin. And we just keep our knife steadily at that angle. Want to rush it, but we're not going to rush it. Get all the way down. And the skin comes off just like that. So as we're going to portion this out, it really is up to you. It's up to you for the size of family. We've got one daddy bear there, one mama bear there, one Jack-sized bear there, and then we've got a Rose and a Claire-sized bear there. So now that we've got our salmon all cut, we're gonna make our sauce for our salmon. I actually haven't even cooked the salmon. I just do this ahead of time and then we're gonna cook our salmon so everything's ready to go. This is about the easiest thing that you can make with salmon. There's tons of different things you can make with it. This is one of the easier sauces and something that the kids absolutely love. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 2/3 of a cup of plain, very important here, non-sweetened or unsweetened yogurt. Ooh, you guys are gonna try this togetger? Okay. Oh yeah, ooh. There's always fights about who does everything, of course. Any
Not
parent
always.
A tablespoon. Can you do a big tablespoon in there or right up to the tippy top?
That's fine.
Yeah. Yep, that's good. Yep, right in there, just like so.
They're good.
Yep, and that's shallots. So that's what the most important thing is. You don't want to use white onion here. White onion's too strong. It's got too much of a bite to it. I love white onion all of the time, just not in this case. You want shallot, which is nice and sweet, or red onion if you don't have shallot.
Looks like grass kind of.
It does look like grass, doesn't it? You just picked it though outside, didn't you?
Yeah.
Does it smell like grass?
Nope.
Nope, not at all. I promise you,
really,
people that are watching this
good.
video, it's not grass. Okay, and then we're gonna go less than that. We're gonna go 1 teaspoon of parsley.
We're still using this.
That's right. Now, Rosie, while he's doing that, can you add this? This is 1/2 teaspoon of malt vinegar. And we're gonna do a juice of 1/2 of a lemon. And then do a squeeze for you.
I'll do it for me.
Okay, we're gonna go a little bit of pepper in here and just a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
You wanna taste it?
Taste this?
Yeah, taste it.
I'll taste it.
Here you go. Dip that in there, have a little taste. Tell me what you think. What does it need?
I don't know.
Don't know?
Don't know.
Tastes pretty good. Remember, that's gonna go in fish. Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we've got our sockeye salmon. What I've done is I've gone ahead and seasoned it with some kosher salt and some cracked black pepper. And basically what we want to have, I've actually left this pan on. I'm a big fan of leaving pans on, as she can tell you. I like leaving pans on for a few minutes so that it gets a nice consistent heat rather than jacking the heat up real high and then dropping it. So what I wanted to be able to do is have a nice consistent on 4 out of 10. And that's actually gonna help. This is about the easiest way you can ever cook salmon. I'm just gonna show you this. And what I always also do is I have a little bit of butter and a little bit of oil, and I have never really explained why that is. Butter can burn quite easily, and the milk fats in butter will burn very easily. What oil and butter does together is the oil helps increase the smoke point of the actual butter and helps it not burn nearly as quickly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take each one of my fish. There's obviously a skin side where the skin was and a non-skin side, and I'm gonna lay those, again, carefully away from me so we're not splattering hot oil onto ourselves. I am going to put a lid on this, and I'll see you back here in about 4 minutes. Perfect, so 4 minutes has gone by. We're just gonna check on it, and it shouldn't be quite done. There we go, not quite there. So We're about 2/3 of the way through the cooking process. Normally I would just leave the lid on for a full 6 minutes. You can tell that this piece is done. It's actually overdone, to be totally honest with you, but it's for a kid, so it's okay. No, but you basically don't want too much of this white coming through. This piece here is just about perfect. This piece is almost getting there right now. So about 2 more minutes for our adult pieces, and I'm gonna pull that small piece out. All right, Jackie, salmon's all done. We're good to go. It's like magic, isn't it? So the benefit in this is you don't have to actually disturb the salmon as you go. Don't worry for anyone watching. I sanitized this board in between, so we're all good. And we basically got that. There's fights happening behind us, which is just part of life. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we got our salmon here. Let it rest for a minute. By the way, I highly recommend one of these. It is actually a fish spatula. Hey, Jackie, we got our finished salmon, and we're gonna put a nice spoon on top of our yogurt dill, right on top of there. We could even, ooh, look at this. We even got some dill here. Look what we did.
Whoa.
Blammo, right on top.